we're starting soon. Okay, thank you for joining. We are starting in 1 minute. We have two devices doing live through Zoom and also Facebook Live. Okay, for those who are joining via Facebook Live, I'm sorry that sometimes I see you when you enter the room, but most of the time I don't know who are joining. So if you could like type in a message, that would be great, so then I'll know who are on the call. Kyoko-san, hello, thank you for joining. And Yoshida-san, Sayaka-chan, thank you for joining through Zoom. Okay, there are some people already on a call and it's already 11 o'clock Pacific time, so let's get started. Today it's full moon. Again, time flies. Full moon is a really the powerful the energy that we can take advantage of that to do the powerful cleansing. エリさん、はじめまして。よろしくお願いします。Thank you for joining for the first time. So we want to manifest something that we want for hi Sayaka-chan, Lumi-san, hi. So we want to manifest the great things for our lives, and you know, a lot of people try like working on, you know, how to manifest, how to have ideal lifestyle, and to be smiling, and to have like, you know, the life full of love and everything. But even you're working very, very hard on like, you know, what you want to manifest, when like, you know, that the things that you desires happen to your life, if you are full of something that blocking for you to manifest, it is a little bit challenging for you to manifest the things that you want for your life. So it's like if you, okay, this is example. This is the glass of water. Oh, by the way, when you do the spiritual work, especially cleansing work on the full moon day, drink a lot of water. That's very critical and important. And so let's see, like, you know, you want to pour like, you know, I would say juice, not alcohol, juice that you really want to drink. But if you have water, you know, filled with the glass, you can pour your, you know, the beverage that you want to drink, right? So first you have to get rid of the water in a glass in order for you to put something really good or new into the glass for you to drink. So cleansing is very, very important. The lower the energy is always, you know, around us. I don't want to say negative energy, because all energies are great because we are one, and it's just like, you know, in terms of the heaviness, you know, heavy or light. And I'm pretty sure, like, you know, everybody on this call today, you know, like to have the life with a lighter energy. And instead of like struggling, it's better for us to have a, you know, every day with smile and the things that you enjoy, right? You know, that the lighter energy, that's like, you know, we are looking for. Of course, there are people that are looking into like in heavy energy to have a great experience there. It's like a preference, you know. sometimes like, you know, people love to watch comedy, you know. Sometimes like people like to watch the horror movie, right? And then we do go to like, you know, theme park to get the ride, like, you know, the roller coaster, and to just have the thrill. It's just a preference, like, you know, for us to what kind of experiences that we want. But when we are like choosing to go to the lighter energy, we need to work hard, because a lot of things on this earth is actually are choosing heavier energy, you know. A lot of people may be like, really, like, nobody wants to just, you know, experience the heavy energy, but that's how actually like a lot of human beings just were born for, to have the experience with a heavier energy. So for those who that are, you know, in a process for awakening and in a spiritual way, and going closer to the origin, and started realizing that, wow, lighter energy sounds better. So we have to kind of detach from a lot of things that we are accustomed to or used to, which is the heavier energy. So cleansing or clearing, cleansing is just like, you know, to remove something negative, but clearing, I will say, the heavier energy, for you to have the energy that you want, is very, very important. Okay, Ochiek-san, thank you for joining. Okay, yes, Rimi-san, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So, so for that, we want to be aligned with the energy that we want, and we want to do the adjustment. And physically, we know, right? You know, what kind of food to eat, we should do the exercise, we should get a lot of, like, you know, the sleep. That's kind of like a common sense that everybody talks about. But even that, I stress the fact that you can do whatever you feel like you want, you know, whatever that you want to. If you don't want to sleep, don't sleep. If you want to sleep, sleep. Don't feel guilty about anything, you know, but just do things like be kind to your body, like whatever that your body craves, I could do for it. But we have a lot of idea for the physical one, you know, for our body to be healthy. But energy wise, a lot of people don't have any idea, and which is that chakras balancing. So chakras, the balancing and clearing the energy, is like us going to the gym and to have a, you know, physical health. So you can do this every day. In the beginning, it might take you a little time to get used to it, but as you get used to it, you can do it immediately. Like, you know, you put the mind to it, and pin, 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 and you're good. So I'm not going to into the detail for, like, you know, what kind of the chakras or the names and all that. I'm just going to introduce something very, very simple today, so then you can do that on an everyday basis. And if you feel down, if you feel stressed or sad, want to get out of that the lower, heavier energy, remember that and do it. So then I'm pretty sure that you know, go back to who you are and start feeling lighter. Okay. So I realized that actually Sayaka-chan is been helping me a lot, and we've been doing the research about the void of course time. Void of course time is the time that we don't want to do any spiritual work, because it cancels out everything. You don't have to be too sensitive about it, but if you do the deep cleansing, or clearing the energy, or like a spiritual work, like healing, work for others, or like a manifestation, you want to kind of look it up, like the time that you don't want to do the work, which is called the void of course. But depending on the like website, they have a little bit different, slightly different, like a time frame. So just like you look for some, like the website, and then get idea of like the range of the time that you don't want to do the work. So do this outside of the work. So whatever that you put the effort in, it works. But during the void on the course time, it doesn't work. That's what said. So okay, today we do have the void of course a little bit later time, but then at night, I think after 8 or 9, and it it clears out again. So when we see the full moon tonight, go ahead and do all the ritual if you'd like to do. And then it's a really good time today because it's a full moon. Okay, so before doing the work, I prefer to do the space cleansing first. Space cleansing, you can do in the multiple ways, and you can choose whatever that you feel like. You just trust yourself. I'm pretty sure like you are trying to learn a lot of like spiritual works from like a different teachers or different classes, but my advice for you is to trust yourself. The truth is within you. So always listen to yourself, how you feel about it. Okay, so if I said, let's say like the sage is good, like I use this one like in a shell, the burn the sage, and then have the smoke, and then walk around and do the purifying the space. That's a very, very common one, and you can do that. But if you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. And then also Palo Santo, it's like a piece of a wood, is kind of burned, but this is I feel like, okay, my understanding is more like a cleansing, like a sage. And sometimes when I feel like sage is not working really, really well, I feel like Palo Santo works better. However, a lot of people's understanding is this is to bring the blessing. So after doing the cleansing with the sage, and then use the Palo Santo to bring the blessing to the home or the space. So, but to me, I think Palo Santo works cleansing too. So I burn like both of them, and that's what I feel good about it. Sometimes I do only one. Just do whatever that you feel like. But I agree with a lot of people that don't use the lighter. It's always better to do the matches. That's what I feel like, but if there is no choice, it's okay. Just like everything is fine as long as you don't feel like iffy about it. Just trust yourself. And then also the tool that this is like you can use this for the cleansing, and then also the healing, for the sound healing, like this kind of stuff. If you have, I know that a lot of Japanese people have this kind of stuff right at home. This sound purifies the energy. But even you don't have anything like this, a tool, you have hands, so you can just clap with like really stretched out the paws. Hold on. Kashiwade, I think we do have that in Japan, right? So this is a sound that you can create, and it's the same thing with the sound bowl, to have like the the sound to purify the energy. You can do that. I think that's why like they started doing this kashiwa. I really don't know the history of it, but we hear this one at a certain celebration or rituals, like in Japan. So I think they use that for it. And then also, if you like stones, don't take the stones from the regular park or the river, like into the nature. I recommend you to get stone if you want from a store, a spiritual store, because they know how to adjust that on the energy and the cleansing and all that. Because usually the natural things, especially stones, want to be there. That's why it's there. So if you bring it back to your home, even you feel like that's like really great for you, it is not, because that's not what they want. So don't bring like the stones or woods or all that kind of stuff from the nature and just leave them. But I like the crystals, like this kind of crystals. If you feel like that helps you in this one, and the best way for you to know which is good for you is to touch. I personally prefer touching anything with my left hand, because energy go through from the left hand into the arms and then go out from the right. So it's like a circuit like this. Okay, so when I'm just touching with the right, it's just kind of stuck, and it's better to just for me to feel the energy. I just prefer like holding it or touching it with the left hand, and then do that, and just listen to your like the part in like heart, the part that you feel when you are so excited or feeling love, or like how do you say, like moved, right? So that's the part that you want to listen to, not the head. Don't ever really listen to your head, because that's not really the right answer that you want to get from. Like right here, it's a little bit above the heart, like maybe 1 inch, like 3 centimeters above the heart, or maybe 5 centimeters, and then it's a little like deep inside, maybe like between the spine and then the chest, in the middle. Just pay attention to that, and if you feel good about it, okay? So it depends on the person what is good, right? But just trust yourself. And if you don't feel good about it, even though everybody else says that it's good or expensive stuff, just don't get like confused. Always trust yourself and choose whatever that you feel good. Even like a cheapest one that people say it's not good, but if you feel good, that is just the stone or the things for you. You can just apply this, the tactic to anything. And this is my favorite one. I got this for Christmas. It's just like so great. I love it. Anything that you feel so good about it, and just have it. But again, you don't have to. And also that I have, can you see like a Buddha right there, right here? And then I have Kuan Yin right here, and I feel like I feel protected. And then also I have angels, the paintings, all that kind of stuff. But if you use those stuff in a human form or the animal's form, be careful. That they might be really good for you, but you have to cleanse them all the time, because these form, like human form or animal forms, tend to absorb the energy floating around. So you don't want those energy or spirits stuck on them. you always just want everything to be themselves, even yourself too. So you want to, you know, smoke it out with the sage or Palo Santo, or even salt. Salt is really good. You can just, you know, put the salt on it, or just, you know, sprinkle salt around and then vacuum it, and it just, you know, absorb the negative energy. On the full moon day is the best day to do the cleansing and, you know, what do you call to clean your room. Okay. And also if you have, you know, the stones, and on the full moon to have the energy cleansing, a lot of people put the stones outside, or if you have, I don't have it right now, but you know, the bracelets, like, you know, the stone bracelets, you can just put it outside to have the full moon energy to just do the cleansing, and then also it brings the energy into the stone. I don't do that too much whenever I have a chance, but then a lot of people like to do that, so you can do it. Again, if you feel like, you know, this is good for you, do it. But you don't have to do everything like this, okay? We shouldn't actually rely on something else. We always want to rely on ourselves, because that's enough, you know? You can do anything without having anything else. But these things might help you a little bit, so then, you know, I'm introducing, but again, you don't have to. Okay, as you get advanced with the spirituality, you can do everything during meditation, healing others, even like a sickness, and then, you know, cleansing yourself, changing, like, you know, situations to the better for, you know, in your desired directions. So those are the things that I teach, but the very, very simple thing that I teach to make it all, like, you know, happen is that you go back to your original form. That's it. Because we are from where that there is a perfect. So if we can go back to where we're from originally, then anything is possible. Okay, I just talked too much today. If you have questions, please reach out to me. And there are a lot of people, 4 or 5 people I think today watching who have already taken my course and have more knowledge about, you know, how to do the manifestation, how to do the cleansing. So if your friends are inviting you that they might know more, so then you can just ask them questions as well. Oh, Kazuki-san, thank you for joining. Okay, so that's enough said. Let's do that meditation. During my meditation, I'm going to introduce today is the chakra balancing. So you can do this the meditation along with the chakra. No, that's fine. Thank you. I know you're working. So you can do along with this chakra balancing at the same time. And I'm going to make it very, very simple, so then you can just do that like every day. Okay? I mean, okay, again, you don't have to, but it's really good, like, you know, training, like going to the gym. Okay. All right, so let's get started. First, please sit down in a very comfortable position, but to have your spine really, really straight, because you want to be connected to the source, all the way to the above, and then to the center of the Mother Earth. So you want to have the spine, so then all the great energy goes through you really, really easily. Close your eyes and have your palms facing up, and put the hands on the lap or wherever that you feel comfortable. Okay, let's take a deep breath 3 times. Breathe in from the nose and breathe out from the mouth. And if you have difficulty doing the deep breathing, focus on expanding your belly when you're inhaling, so automatically you can exhale really deeply. Okay, again, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Say your full name out loud 3 times. Maki Morioka, Maki Morioka, Maki Morioka. Okay. Visualize the thread. The color is a gold, but whatever the color that you feel like, just trust it. The gold, the thread of the gold color coming from the very, very, very high above, where that we came from. The thread is coming down, going through the universe, and then coming towards you, and then going through the sky and clouds, and it came to above your house, and go through, and it lands on the top of your head. And the thread goes through your spine from your head, the back of your neck, and the back, lower back, and it goes out the bottom of your spine, and it continues going down and down. It still goes down deep inside of the Mother Earth. And it reaches to the center of the Mother Earth. And the Mother Earth grabs that thread. Now the golden thread is connected from above to the center of the earth, and you are grounded. And the Mother of the Earth gave the liquid to the thread. What kind of color the liquid that the Mother Earth gave it to you? Mine is blue, sky blue today. Whatever the color, trust it. And the liquid started coming up along with the thread. And it's coming up on that thread, and it landed to the bottom of your spine. Now You receive love of the Mother Earth and protection. So don't worry, all this work will be great and safe. The Mother Earth is always protecting you. Now you see, it's like a room starting from the front of the spine, at the very bottom of the spine, to the front of your belly. There is a room, and the color is red. And the energy has to be moving around on the clockwise. It's like a red air is spinning slowly in the room. Try expanding this room to the very, very front of your belly, to the side, right side, and to the back, very close to the spine, and then to the left, and have the space for this red air to spin. And if you feel like it's not red, it's okay, trust it. And if you feel like it's not moving, just pay attention to the space and try to circulate. And if you feel like it's contaminated with something that you don't want, have a vacuum. Visualize a vacuum and start cleaning, vacuuming the whole room. This vacuum absorbs all the dust or unnecessary lower energy into the vacuum, and it's cleaning. So the air gets cleaner and then cleaner and then cleaner. And there is a door, sliding door, close to the belly side. Open the slide door and then toss the vacuum out of the window. And the vacuum goes all the way to the center of the Mother Earth, and the Mother Earth will take care of it for you. Now you have a clear space in that chakra. And the color is red. Let's move on to the next chakra, which is the orange chakra. It's a little bit above of the first chakra. It's around a little bit above of the belly button. Again, visualize a room there, and then try to expand the room from in the middle to the front, to the right, to the back, to the left. Now you have open space for the orange air to be circulating. Again, have another vacuum and clean the room. The vacuum absorbs all the unnecessary energies in that chakra. And open the sliding door in the front and get rid of the vacuum. The vacuum goes all the way to the center of the earth. and the Mother Earth will take care of it. See that orange air is circulating to the clockwise? It's a little bit faster than the first chakra, the red one. Okay, let's move to the next one. It's around where that you have stomach. The chakra, the color is yellow. So expand the room to the front, to the side, right side, to the back, to the left. See the air is circulating clockwise. It's more like faster than the second one. It gets faster and faster. Again, clean the room with a vacuum, the new vacuum. And get rid of anything that you don't want in the chakra. Okay, open the sliding door in front and again, get rid of it. Just throw it away. Vacuum goes to the earth and the Mother Earth got it and take care of it for you. Okay, moving into the next one is the heart chakra. This chakra is around where that your heart is at, a little bit above, but the color is green. It's like the color of the green is like where you see in the park, like grass color. Beautiful color. Again, expand the room all the way to the front, to the right, to the back, to the left. The open space have the green air circulate clockwise, and it's faster than the yellow chakra. When you feel like you have a challenging time to circulate that air in a room, I recommend you to do the breathing. When you're breathing, the air should circulate better. And then when you breathe out, you just imagine, visualize that unnecessary stuff is just going away. Okay, have another vacuum and again, clean the room. Open the door, sliding door in the front, and get rid of it. Okay. Now going to the next one in the throat chakra. This chakra is located at the throat, and the color is sky blue. Blue but lighter color, like sky. This chakra is really important for you to have a full expression of your honest self. A lot of people, a lot of us are trained not to express who we are. That's why we tend to forget actually already who we were. So working on chakra is really important to remember who we are and try expressing as is, because that disconnection from who you are actually originally and then how you are presenting yourself creates a lot of problem. So you want to be aligned with your true self, and you can start from expressing your honest true self. Okay, again, expand the room to the front, to the right side, to the back, and to the left, and another vacuum starts cleaning the room. It's sucking in all that unnecessary energy that you don't want in the room. It's cleaning everything that's blocking you. Okay, open the sliding door in front and toss that vacuum out of the window. And it goes to the center of the Mother Earth, and she'll take care of it for you. Okay, now go back to, going up to the sixth chakra, which is located around the eyes and eyebrows. It's like a word like you feel like you have a third eye around that area. This is where that you can work on your psychic ability. It's a little bit different from the intuition. This is more like a psychic ability, and then to have understanding of the connection with the source. This is very important chakra as well. So again, expand the room to the front, to the right side, to the back, and to the left side. And let's start vacuuming all the things that we don't want in the room. Open the sliding door in front and toss that vacuum out. The color is actually indigo blue, dark blue. Some people see it a little bit purplish, but this is deep indigo blue color. And it's moving to the clockwise. Again, it's faster than the throat chakra. It's getting faster and faster. It moves to above, upwards, and it just gets faster. And the last chakra is the top of the head. The chakra is actually on top of your head, and imagine this white, looks like flower petals are shooting from your the head, and the color is a lighter color of the purple. And then also you see the light shooting above, connected to the all the way above, which that we receive the thread is, which is a light. So this is where that we get connected with the source. So I believe that this is not really like a room, it's just on the head, the top of the head. We just want to cleanse it, like vacuum it all around the space where that lights are shooting above, and have that air the lights are circulating really, really fast to the clockwise. Just try to vacuum around on top of the head and throw the vacuum. So now you have all the chakras are balanced and cleared all this lower energy and also grounded to the Mother Earth and connected to the source. So let's receive that divine light, very strong divine light from above. Very, very bright, shining light is coming along with the thread from above, and it landed to your head of on the top of the head, and it surrounds the whole body. You are absorbing all the light from everywhere of your skin. And you are protected. And we are full of love. We have to be the love and happiness in order to help others. Work on yourself, work on your happiness and love. That helps others. Don't run away. Don't run away from your happiness and try helping others first. No, you have to help yourself first. That creates the world peace. Let's start within ourselves. Okay, start moving your fingers, toes, and then move your head. Coming back to the reality. And move your shoulders. And open your eyes. Okay, how do you feel? So this is that exercise or meditation that you can do on an everyday basis to do grounding, clearing the energy, chakra balancing, and to get connection with the source and everything. So you can do it with one meditation. If you want to learn more about chakras, and then also if you like to know more of the cleansing, there are different ways more to help you do the cleansing. And if you have some problems in some section, let's say heart aching, you can really work on the chakra, the heart chakra more. For example, you can visualize yourself sitting in a chakra in a room and to do the work in order for you to help yourself. Or you want to own that chakra room and you want to write your name on the wall. All the kind of a different stuff that I can teach, another time. So, thank you very much, everybody watching. Thank you. So, like I said during the meditation, I know that everybody is so nice and wants to help others, right? And it feels good when people say thank you, and then when you help them and make them feel happy, and then we feel happy. But very, very important, it has to start from ourselves. is important, because I is everything, because this is a oneness. You have to be happy. You have to be loved, feel love, in order for others to feel the same or more. So you really need to look for the way to be happy before giving to others when you're not ready. Does it make sense? I used to be the one that I want to help others, so then I feel happy. But it's kind of like relying on the others to make myself happy, right? So it's not right. Actually, I have to take responsibility for my happiness first, and then do more work. I put it on a story today, but if you feel happy when others smile, or when you help others to, get rid of the pain, and you feel good, you must be a healer or empath, and you're a giver. If you are the kind of person, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys, tend to have sadness more, or like feeling betrayed, or feeling down, because a lot of time, like usually people really don't know how to, including ourselves, how to show the appreciation or how to give it back, but we should never really expect anything to receive. But we're human beings, so we do tend to expect something. So try finding like-minded people. There is no good or bad. Those who that are born to be a healer and an empath, just like we're supposed to live in that way. So what you want to do is to find those people and then help each other. And if you feel like it's hard for you to work on yourself, it's easier for you to help other first, for you to feel good, do it for another healer, okay, and an empath, because they'll give it back to you, and then you can give it back to them. Right? It's kind of like exercise that helping each other. So I suggest you to look for these people. So then you have more like happiness, and you feel content. Okay. All right. So I talked about cleansing and then chakra balancing. So we're going to work on manifestation at the next Facebook Live. On or a little bit after new moon. It's better to do the manifestation within 8 hours after new moon hits its peak, and it's better to do later, before it doesn't really have that new moon energy to work for the manifestation. So I'll create that invite again. So all right, thank you very much. Today we had the new people join our session, and thank you so much for being part of us, and have a great full moon day. And drink a lot of water, please. A lot of water, and then cleansing. Okay, thank you very much. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Happy full moon. Thank you. Thank you, Shida-san. Bye. Bye. ありがとうございます。はい。Bye. Thank you, のこさん。Thank you, かずきさん。Thank you. Thank you, きょうこさん。さやかちゃん。Thank you. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, everybody.